Good morning, ETH Prague. I'm Camille. I love you so much, and that's why I keep coming back. You are my family, Ethereum, and agnostic chains. This morning, we have Barbara. She's been in crypto since 2015, co-founded solar.buzz, and they just launched. So please, let's welcome her to the Institute of Crypto Anarchy.
Hi. I'm Barbara, a recovering awkward person turned into solarpunk enthusiast. And today I want to talk to you about normies, degens, and our new project solarpunk.buzz, which is, we are aiming to incubate projects that fits the solarpunk agenda. So, I was an early enthusiast of gaming and the internet. And as an only child, I was showered with entertainment goodies. So by the age of 3, I got my first Nintendo. And by age 4, I already had my own computer. So assuming I behaved well and did my homework, I could basically play around with anything on it. My grandma was always super enthusiastic about anything cutting edge and jumping on the new projects, but my grandpa was super skeptical about the internet and computers in general. He thought that computers melted brains and ruined eyesight, and let's be honest, after 3 other prescription glasses, I think I pretty much agree with him on the latter one. So as the years went by, I find myself becoming the go-to person for my grandpa's internet tasks. And while I was helping him, I tried to educate him on that as well. So as an Eastern European grandpa, I tried to come up with a relatable analogy. So, okay, what does grandpa like? He likes to go to the pub and drink beer. So, grandpa, that Web 2 and the internet is like a lively pub, minus the beer. But you go there, you upload your stories, you share comments with your friends and share your ideas. And I think he could pretty much relate to that because he somehow ended up creating a Facebook page and not going to the pub that often anymore. So I figured that by creating these relatable analogies, I can inspire people to discover the opportunities that lies in Web 2, even if they are from another generation and it's hard for them to tackle challenges like that. And Web 2 had other opportunities, and my high school friend Gabor, he is actually responsible for me getting into crypto. He came up with the idea that we should play with a game called Satoshi Mines. And I think it was 2014 or 15, and we were around like 16, 17, and then we needed to grab some bitcoins from somewhere to start the game. So back in the days, it wasn't so easy to get crypto, not even when you were 18, but if you were under 18, it was like kind of impossible. So we went on forums, and then we looked up opportunities to buy any crypto that was possible via cash. And I think it took, the first Bitcoin transaction took like 2-3 weeks to go through. But at the end of the day, we managed to get all of our friends into crypto and then play with this game and make some money out of it. Little did we know that Gabor's journey just began at that time, because he went on creating a crypto exchange. He dropped out of high school, and now he is responsible for creating the most dominant cryptocurrency exchange in Hungary, and basically he is the go-to guy when it comes to anything crypto related. I mean, he went quite far from posting ads on Facebook and on other social medias, but yeah, sorry. But yeah, basically, Web 2 enabled him to use marketing tools that would not be available in the previous era of the web, of the World Wide Web. And it's not just that social media reformed Web 2, it's also the platform economy that came with it. Because Airbnb, Shopify, and other big platforms revolutionized the way and provided an easy on and off ramp, an easy access to everyone who wanted to get into business. My other friend, Sarah, who is a painter, she set up a store on Etsy, and it was quite easy for her to sell her paintings without renting anything like any costly physical space to portray her artwork. Later on, he went on renting out her house as an artsy gateway place, and then made money out of that as well. But what I actually want to emphasize here, that Web 2 was not some bad thing. Like, it lowered barriers, it enabled us to do many things that was not possible before. We don't need any developers to set up a new business or move forward with our ideas. But why do we need for change if it's all so beautiful and everything is going well? Well, basically, it's not just enabled us, it's also, Web 2 not just enabled us, it's also enslaved us in many ways, because now we share more data than ever before, and that data is mostly harvested by big companies, which you mostly don't really give consent to. Let's just think about the Cambridge Analytica scandal, when they harvested millions of data and without the consent of the users, and then basically swayed elections and ruined democracy, if I could go as far as that. So, apart from the ethical concerns, Web3 promises us a decentralized and more user-focused web, which we need to push forward to get more people to adopt it, and then be able to advocate for this change. Well, I'm sure since Eats Prague's theme is solarpunk, you must know most of the essence of solarpunks, and of course the principles of it. So we want social justice, promote equality, and we want technology and nature to live together. And I think Web3 harmonizes with that one. So they have a very good synergy, because we want to take our power back and understand how we could come up with ways that empower the individual and the community at the same time. So just yesterday we had this idea that back in the days, you elected your representatives because you trusted them that they're gonna vote in your favor. And today, with blockchain, it will be available that you cast your vote to that representative if he's voting for something that you agree with. And then you could take the power if he's using that elected power to abuse some decision that you don't agree with. So yeah, yeah, sorry guys, it's, yeah. So we need to overcome these issues, and there are projects that are already supporting that. We can just think of the AnyThread project that is basically a Google review, almost like a Google review, but you don't need the permission of the pages to comment on something. And you can share your ideas and add your experiences without a third party needing to approve your comments on it. We could use blockchain in agriculture, and we actually have a project that we are supporting already with solarpunk.buzz. It's called Essence Food, where they are upcycling food from the farmers, and then they are saving the food that was supposed to go to waste and not to reach even the market. So what we want to do at solarpunk.buzz is building the bridge and not build any more walls around us. So in order to do that or build bridges between Web 2 and Web 3 people, and in general, like in these two areas, we need developers, technologists, and solarpunks to work together and embrace the solarpunk values. I'm sure you guys are here because you probably agree with some of them. And we thought that some part of this agenda is already like in place by using blockchain, but not everything is decentralized. And what we think should be focused on more is decentralizing our data. So we found a partner project called Swarm. I'm sure most of you know about it. They are based on Ethereum, and what they actually do is they divide your data into small 4-kilobyte chunks, and you can run a node, and others are running a node, and then this way your data is stored decentralized. But what is more important, it's tamper-proof, and then so cases couldn't happen like we had a newspaper in Hungary, and then in 2016, due to political interference, basically all the links disappeared. So they wiped the whole newspaper out of existence, and that's how. If we all store our data on decentralized platforms and we try to protect data that is available, then we will be able to future-proof ourselves and then leave meaningful data behind. So, yeah. So we have three different approaches how we want to help projects that are out there right now. We look for areas where we can make things better. We seek out solutions for sectors like video streamings, and actually we already have a small team working on a solution for that from LivePeer and Swarm. So by the end of this hackathon, we should have a solution for that as well. Our second focus lies in areas where innovative solutions can lead to entirely new applications. For example, dynamic NFTs and this universal commenting of AnyThread that I told you about, or verifiable databases. But I'm sure you mostly know about it. And our third area is facilitating mass transition. So mass onboarding from Web 2 to Web 3 using Swarm-based plugins for platform enhancements. And there is a couple of solutions like that. One of them is called Meta Provide, and then they provide you with a plugin, and then you can use basically as interface similar to the G Suite, but it's all decentralized, and it can be basically personalized by your needs. So in a sense, we solarpunk.buzz are somehow a matchmaker in Web3, and we are trying to facilitate this change and grow the whole ecosystem. But since we have a mountain to climb, I think, so like I don't want to awkwardly stand here alone. I really need your help to make this happen. And in order to do that, I need you to help me and educate your peers. And we came up with an idea that since I like to make these analogies for my grandpa, why not share it with the world? So we are going to produce content for you that you can use with your family and friends, and maybe try to make them understand what we are doing and how we are trying to reform. I'm not sure like how many of you have any relatives that don't understand what they are actually doing. I'm sure some of you have some. Yeah, my grandpa still thinks I'm working for Bitcoin, so I'm there with you. But yeah, so basically I invite you to be the advocate of this world and join forces with us. So yeah, let's do this together, and then let's build the solarpunk world, because I'm scared as shit from the future. So if we are building this together, then hopefully we actually get there, and it's going to be an utopia, not a cyberpunk dystopia after all. So if you want to reach out, get in touch, geek out, play League of Legends, anything like that, just hit us up on Telegram, LinkedIn, on our website, and please sign up to our newsletter so you can educate your family and peers. And yeah, thank you. Oh, do you have questions?
What's the relationship between solarpunk and the redefine movement? Like, do you work with the redefine movement to achieve the solarpunk? Yeah, my question was if there's any relation between the solar movement and the refi, regenerative finance movements, and if you have worked together in any initiatives to achieve these long-term vision. I can give you the mic.
Actually, not yet, but yesterday we already talked about it, that we should reach out to them, because obviously finance and providing some basic infrastructure should be part of our agenda. And yeah, so probably it will be in the next couple of months, definitely. Any other questions? No. Thank you, guys. One more thing. Everyone has stickers. And I have stickers for you, just in case if you want some. I'm not sure. I will leave some here in the first chair, just in case. Thank you.
Thank you, Barbara.